Alright, my friends of the night, welcome back. I am Zeomak, aka Visual Pony, and no, we are not choosing which one of these factions will get the energy today, or at least not now. Because we also have some side quests to finish. I kind of like that they have the standard button layout. I just instinctively pressed J. Return to the vicar. But we also still have one more journal to find. Engineer's Journal. Which we know where it is supposed to be. Marauder, old wreckage, lone grave. There it is. Emerald Vale Community Center.
Got it. Heads down.
I cannot shoot birds. That is kinda disappointing. A lack for detail.
Get ready.
Break you!
Don't mess with us.
I will examine that later. Coming to investigate, huh? I'm sneaky, I'm sneaky. Everybody in the house, I'm sneaky. In all fairness, that guy should have noticed me when his buddy started attacking me. Do I want to hack this? Don't really do. But there is supposed to be a copy of this engineering guide here. Oh. Wait, is that under... It's a quest item? Okay. For a quest I do not have. Huh. Ah, there it is. Now I have all 3 volumes, and I have the book for the vicar. Mentipillar.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Into my outfit. The thing is, you actually have to be careful when getting your weapons out when you're near friendly NPCs. Because, as you might remember from my last video on this, you can actually damage them. Oh god! Acrophobia. I'll take the floor. And hopes that I get out of here alive. So, in that case, I should maybe... yeah. Use a stronger weapon. Oh god. Where did I end up? These things are strong. Oh god, I backed myself into a corner, didn't I? I mean, I have I have a high damage output. I could try to take him. But I think it's better if I don't. Not because I'm afraid, of course. It's like more... I wanted to let them live for now.
Nice one.
Because I have this book to deliver, you know?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice. Designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Okay.
Hebs to Shirley. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
I do not quite see what the point in this was, but okay. People throw away a lot of useful stuff, apparently. That's what I'm gathering. Who would lock their trash bin?
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yep.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field. Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Kinda.
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think? It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. And to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
I have the vicar as a frickin' companion. The vicar. So let's see. There should be an NPC around here somewhere that wants that sword.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, I'll need something for the vicar, you know? So, not him.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
I don't know you. Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Oh, yeah?
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Don't you go letting them traitors drip poison down your ear. Nothing decent about a worker who walks out on their own family. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
Okay.
Go ahead. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Who isn't your vicar anymore?
I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
No, thanks.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
You belong in a lab.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo. You're one of those freelancers then? Running about Halcyon, selling off your loyalties to the highest bidder? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
Okay, she isn't the one we're looking for either, but we got a little bit of interesting story out of her. Let's take a shower. Not with all of you watching. So it's not her either.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
What?
Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
What?
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening.
Yeah, I'm a nurse, and I tell you that what you're saying is
If you don't mind, I'd
ridiculous.
like to be alone for a spell.
At least I paid my gravesite fees.
What? What? There's a freaking corpse in here? More than one? It's no wonder these people are sick.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
What?
Don't you test me, holehead!
I kinda wanna shoot you right now. I have a pretty useful armament. Effective.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Screw
Physical
you,
hygiene
Conrad.
recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable. Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
I want to shoot this guy so badly.
You think you're tough waving that thing around?
Getting behind cover!
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Mm-hmm.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Seriously? This is not okay. If your workers are sick, you treat your workers. And there is no argument about that. Your workers fall sick, they can't work. Hence, you treat them. Or give them sick leave or whatever. But you don't just put them in a sick house, replace them and let them die. Who ate my lunch? Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less to malfunction. Screw you guys. Not you guys, but Spacer's choice. Certainly not my choice. What? Borstwurst.
Hey.
Esther Blaine?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Screw you.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay, so not for Abernathy.
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yes. Oh wait, I've got a quest marker in the it's geothermal, it's a botanical lab. So maybe, just maybe, it's up there where they want the Emeraldville Community Center. Why do I have while near hostiles? Where are there hostiles? Oh god damn it, wrong button. There actually are enemies here.
I'm ready for this. Who did it?
That was easy. So, what I do not understand. Here's the community center. Oh, those are just the fast travel locations. So, maybe someone up there wants it.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Okay, not you. Wow, they have pretty empty stores.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Wait, aren't you asleep? She is!
Got the strangest craving for Adrena time.
What?
Hey there.
A flashlight button would be nice. Oh, god damn it! Ow, 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 ow! That hurt. That actually hurt. Hey, you know what? Real quick, I'll just look it up. Oh. It's marked as a quest item. Oh, it even says this might look nice in one of the crew rooms of the Unreliable. It's a decorative item. I'm running around looking for the correct NPC, finding other side quests. Yay? Then again, I think I've pretty much pacified this entire area. Except maybe the primals down there in their nest. But otherwise, I think there aren't really any enemies left here. Oh wait, I see something up there. What the hell? I was about to say, what the frick is that? Abandoned Spacer's Choice Settlement. No kidding, this is abandoned. Well, company abandoned. But seriously, the thing with the antique saber kinda irks me right now, because why not simply make a separate category in the menu for decorative items? Would have been easier. And have avoided confusion. Now, with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Ugh. The more I learn about Spacer's Choice, the less I'd choose them. Okay, and seeing how limited the area is that I can actually move around in here, I kind of retract my statement that it's an open world game. It's more likely that these are a series of sandboxes. I mean, which is fine. You okay there, buddy? It's a little bit spasming out. Primals are scary.
Okay, gone quiet.
Seriously, that was not too hard. Oh. I already plundered this camp. Enemies just respawned. That means... Yep.
Here we go.
Ha! That is for almost killing me that one time. On my other save state, when I tried this game out. Before I started recording. Yeah, there's literally nothing else here. It's a very small map. Huh. It seemed relatively big at the beginning, but now not so much actually. Game in itself, nice, but the map is a little bit small. If that's all there is, I'll be very disappointed. So let's get back here. Saves the game. And we will see each other in the next one, when we will decide who gets the power. And stay frosty, my friends. Don't forget there's a donation link down in the description if you want to support the show. And comment, like, and share this video if you enjoyed it.